Hello, my name is Lynette Solis Garcia, and this is my MARP research project on educational apps for my EDTC 515 Emerging Trends and Technologies class through Azusa Pacific University. Learning through apps. George Couros, a well-known educator, once said, "Technology will not replace great teachers, but technology in the hands of great teachers can be transformational." Apps in the education field. I work in the field of early childhood education. I will be focusing primarily on apps that are developed to serve children ages 0 to 5. Many more children have a phone or a tablet readily available today now. Children with phones and tablets are all around us. There are many controversies that revolve around the use of technology at a young age. But I feel like regardless of whether or not we all agree with it, students getting a hold of technology and using apps is inevitable now in the US. What is an app? App is an abbreviation for application. According to Margaret Roos, an application is a software program that is designed to perform a specific function directly for the user or, in some cases, for another application program. There are apps out there designed to help with finding an address, look up reviews for a restaurant, and to keep in touch with friends and family. But what about for education? Education is becoming digitalized. There are many apps out there that have been designed to help students learn new things. And after a lot of research, I was able to find a few apps that have great reviews. It was difficult, so I was able to refine my research to language development for the first few apps I found. It is much easier to learn a new language at a young age. Here are a few apps that I found. The first app is Stories by Gus on the Go. This app is designed to help students learn new languages such as Spanish through interactive stories. So the app reads stories and highlights different words and repeats words when selected. This way, students can learn the word and the pronunciation of it. The second app, similar to the first, is designed to cater to children who enjoy solving puzzles. It's titled Endless Spanish App. So through solving puzzles, the students are able to learn about different words in Spanish and repeat them. The third app is Duolingo. Duolingo is designed to enable children to learn different languages such as French, Russian, Mandarin through the manipulation of words and pictures. The fourth app is Rosetta Stone Kids Lingo Letter Sounds. This app helps students refine their English language skills. The fifth app is Little Pim. Little Pim focuses on teaching students the essential building blocks of language through the manipulation of different games and stories, which in turn makes learning fun and engaging for the students. The last app I have here is IXL. This one is designed for students of all ages. It helps students with math skills and literacy skills. I have an example here for you. This is the IXL app. As you can see, students can scroll through the different options and select their grade level. The grade levels on this app range from preschool through 12th grade. And there's even a new section for Spanish for all ages. As students look at the different grade levels that they want, they can click on the different subjects based on what they feel they need more practice on. So, for example, a 6th grader may want more practice in science or social studies, whereas a fourth grader may want to practice their math skills. I'm going to demonstrate preschool math. So say that I'm a preschooler and I want to practice counting. I would click here.
Count the geckos. Click each gecko to keep track as you count.
So students here are learning how to count and one-to-one correspondence.
How many geckos are there?
Students can go through the app and continue their practice. Another app that I found to be really interesting is Duolingo. This app is designed to help students learn different languages. As you can see, there's Spanish, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, Russian, Dutch, Swedish, Japanese, Irish, Turkish, Norwegian, Danish, Polish, Hebrew, and many, many more. I thought this app would be great for young students and students who have been identified as English language learners. As you can see at the top, you can select what language you speak. So if I speak Spanish and I'm trying to learn English, I can learn it through this part. Or if I want to learn French, Italian, so on and so forth. I'm going to demonstrate Spanish, learning Spanish. So say I'm a student and I want to learn Spanish. I would click the basics of Spanish and start. Select the word for the boy.
La manzana. El niño. El pan. El niño.
El niño is the boy. So I can check my answer. It says you are correct. You can continue on to the next one. Select the word for the girl.
La manzana. El pan. La niña.
La niña is the girl. I can check and continue. I have personally used this app with some of my students and they love it. Because not only is it a fun way to learn a language, but it keeps track of their scores, so it motivates them to continue practicing and beating their score. Then at the end of the week, we have a class conversation about the new words that we learned, so my students become little teachers. Educational apps. There is a plethora of educational apps that have been developed for children ages 0 to 5. In fact, since the iPad was first introduced over 5 years ago, more than 80,000 apps that are labeled as educational have been designed and are available for students to use. So you can see that apps are being developed far too quickly and it's not giving scientists enough time to evaluate all of them. Keep in mind that not all apps that say that they are educational can live up to the label. The researchers conclude that educational apps best support learning when they are active in a way that requires mental effort and not just swiping, engaging, not distracting, meaningful and interesting to children, and socially interactive. Who's learning through the use of apps in your classroom today? The use of apps in the classroom is a perfect way to incorporate technology in class. Apps can be used to supplement the information that children are learning in a certain lesson or unit, or even help them practice skills that will allow them to strive towards their goal. There are many apps that have been designed to help enhance learning via e-learning. Apps can assist students grasp a concept more concretely. Just remember that educational can be an ambiguous term, and not all apps that are labeled educational really are.